Let's go ahead and open up your Procreate app, go to your stack, open up your stack, and open up your bubble letters. Today what we're going to do is we're going to create shadows. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to click on the layers, go all the way to the bottom where your drawing is, hold your finger on the layer until it wiggles, and then move it all the way up to the top. This is going to bring the drawing and lay the drawing right on top of all of the colors. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on Alpha Lock. And what Alpha Lock does is it locks the color in place so that no matter what you do to the color, you can't draw outside the line. Let me show you what I mean. I want to go down to my first layer, the orange layer, and I'm going to tap and turn on Alpha Lock. You can do it that way, or you can take two fingers, hold your two fingers together, and press and swipe to the right to turn on Alpha Lock. You'll know that Alpha Lock is on because you will see the checkerboard behind it. Now I'm going to take black, and I'm just going to show you that no matter where I draw on the orange, that it's not going to go outside the orange. So you see that? It's not going outside the orange. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to turn Alpha Lock on all of our layers, and this will help keep the color inside of your color instead of going outside the line. So I'm going to tap it, turn on Alpha Lock. My other way of doing it is I can take two fingers together and swipe to the right, and it turns on Alpha Lock. So either way you do it, as long as you can see those checkerboards. Now I'm going to go through and just swipe. I'm not going to turn Alpha Lock on my drawing, however. So let's go down to the very first color. My first color is orange. I'm going to color pick the orange by pushing my finger down on the color until this circle comes up. And notice it changed in the top right hand corner. I'm going to change my brush for this project, and we're going to go to airbrushing, soft brush. I'm going to change my color to a little darker shade than what it is right now. So remember, I color picked it, and now I'm going to drag this little orb here down just a little bit till it changes a little bit. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to start coloring. I'm going to have all of my shadow on the left side and the bottom. So even the sun, I'm going to come in and just go along the side here for the sun, just for fun. I'm going to come down to my W's feet, and I'm going to go along the shape of the feet. Let me redo that. And you can also adjust the size of your brush if you think it's too big. I'm going to come to the beak on the letter E here, the feet on the Y, the bottom of the beak on the A, and along the flower there. Now I'm going to come up to my next color, which is yellow. I'm going to color pick the yellow. I'm going to go up to the color wheel, and I'm going to lower it just a little bit to darken it a little bit. Then I'm going to take my brush, and everywhere there's yellow, add a little bit there. And then my flower down here at the bottom, add a little bit of shadow here. And then on the tail of my A, add a little bit of shadow. Go back to my layers, and now I'm going to go up to my dark green. going to color pick it, and I'm going to turn the green a little darker. And here I'm going to come down on my blades of grass. Be careful. And if you want to, you can add a little bit of shadow underneath the feet. There we go. And if I really want to, I can come up in the corner here and add a little bit of shadow there. Right there in that corner there. Now I'm going to go up to my next color, which is the medium green. I'm going to color pick, go up to the color wheel and pull the orb down just a little bit. I'm going to go into my blades of grass, being careful because I don't want to go over that black line. And I may want to come underneath here, maybe a little here, maybe a little here, just to kind of add a little bit of contrast. And then maybe in the bottom corner down here, add a little bit there. I'm going to go to my next color, which is my light green. I'm going to color pick it, come up to the color wheel and adjust it to where it's a little bit darker. I'm going to come right here in the corner and add a little bit of shading there. And just a little bit there. Maybe a little shadow right there also. Go to my layers, go up to my sky. Now, I don't think I'm going to do much here except for maybe under the clouds. So I'm going to color pick, lower the color there to have a little bit of shadow. Maybe just do a little underneath my cloud here on the right, and under my cloud here, in the middle, and under my cloud here. Go back to my layers, come to my white clouds, color pick the white, go down just a tad, and here I'm just going to add some shading. Maybe you can't really see it that well. Let's go a little darker. And as I'm looking at this, I noticed my little antennas are not colored. I'll have to go back and take care of that. So while I'm at it, let's see, I want them to be pink. So I'll go to the pink, I'll color pick, and let's see if I can get here a little bit bigger. No. Okay. I'm on the pink. Oh, let's turn off alpha lock. There we go. One more. Then I'll go back to pink and make sure to turn the alpha lock back on. Okay, so we left off with the white. So now we're going to go to the light purple. We're going to color pick, drag it down to where the color's a little bit darker. And then I'm going to go along the side here of my W. I'm going to go down the feathers maybe here, and down the side here, and here, and here. Just adding just a little simple shadow. There we go. Maybe a little here on the little purple, but I think that's it. Now I'm going to go to my pink. I'm going to color pick my pink, lower the color to a little darker, and I'm going to go down the side here, which that does not look, oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Make sure I'm on the pink layer. Come down. And then come down the pink here. And a little bit there. The next layer is black, and I'm not going to do anything with that. So I have successfully gone through each layer and added shading on each layer. This completes this lesson for today. So make sure to save it as a Procreate file to your Google Drive.